Hey guys, welcome to episode 13 of the Quick Sixer podcast. First podcast of the year 2016. It's your boys, Pat Arson, Drew Pasley.
What up?
So, this is nice.
Ooh, that blonde ale.
Drew, why don't you introduce that beer that we're drinking today?
This is the house. The house.
That Belgian blonde.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's gonna be nice.
It's the first time I ever had this.
Mm-hmm. Me too. You know we all about that Belgian shit, though.
Where'd you get it?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anyways, so today we're gonna revamp the show. It's our. We've been talking over the break, and we're gonna redo the whole thing. So as you see, you can see all 6 beers on the table. Mm-hmm. These can be gone. We're gonna introduce the topics a little bit before we go into the whole thing. We're gonna stick to a 10-minute segments. You can write in your topics at quicksixerpodcast@gmail.com if you want those to be read. We'll also shout out your shit if you want it.
So basically, we're stepping our game up.
Basically, we're stepping our game up, making this shit legit. 1 through 12. That was the practice run. Mm-hmm. That was that first year joint.
Would this be technically season 2? Should we say
technically season 2?
Should we say episode 1 of season 2, or should we just?
We're gonna go full on. We're past that already. We passed that. So, for this episode, we're going to talk about some pretty sad shit for starters. So, if you want to skip some sad shit, go to minute 10 at least. We're going to go into some people died. Some pretty important people
for sure.
So, anyways, that. Then we're going to get into some holiday shit that we got into. So, the Rose Bowl parade, that happened. Drew went to Memphis, did some work there.
Yep.
He's going to get some stories later on, but we're going to talk about going to Memphis to work. We're also going to talk about this PS4 and this new year. Ooh. Drew got that PS4, you guys.
Wait to talk about that new PS4, though.
We're also going to talk about this $1 billion Powerball that's happening right now.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck? What will we do with that money? Also, we're going to talk about some Golden Globe stuff. Just happened last night. Mm-hmm. How fucking Ricky Gervais just roasts the whole crowd. Doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I got some questions for you about that.
That's hilarious.
I got some real hard-hitting questions.
And then we're going to get into some, some stories. Plus, we're talking about where Costin and Mariano may have gone. That's going to be probably the ender. So, let's get right into it. Yesterday, well, I guess it was yesterday, our boy David Bowie passed away. That's rough. 69 years of age.
Cancer.
Just released it. Just cancer. 18 months battling.
Yeah.
He just released a new album.
I know.
Black Star.
On the day of his birthday, too.
Yeah. So, January 8th, I think.
The dude knows how to go out, though. If he's going to go out, he's going to go out with an album right after his birthday. He's like, I'm not down on my birthday.
No.
I'm going to kill this shit. I'm going to release an album, be real successful, leave something behind for everybody before I go.
Yeah. So, props to Bowie. We fucking love Bowie. So,
yeah.
David Bowie, rest in peace. Lemmy from Motorhead died.
Mm-hmm. Didn't affect me as much because I didn't really listen to Motorhead, but
no,
still
not
sucks.
a big Motorhead fan, but still, wow. Two huge music giants.
Well,
in a week.
The rule of 3.
What's the rule of 3?
The rule of 3 is always people die in 3s. So celebrities always go this way. Okay. So anytime anybody big died, you better believe that one other person would die. They picked on it in 30 Rock. You ever watch that show?
Oh yeah.
Like Tracy Morgan, Tracy Jordan, was worried that he was going to be the third person to die. But anyway, so that's the thing. So
maybe it won't be somebody left, or did somebody else die already?
I wonder if somebody else, I feel like somebody else died recently too. It was David, Lenny, and I guess Robin would be too.
That's a year ago.
That's a year ago, so it has to be somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty wild.
If you got a popular fan base, if you got a fan base or something like that, watch your back. You might go soon. No, but I want to talk about like David Bowie's impact on our generation, me specifically. All right. Like, I feel like it's hard to say that you're, at our age, you're a true, like, David Bowie fan, because people older than us would be like, no, you weren't around when he had his, the big stint in his fame, all the stuff that he did, and whatever. But, like, I don't know. He was still prevalent in our years, too.
Yeah. I mean, mainly I think through skateboarding, really. If you go back, Girls Yeah Right video, it has, like, I think 3 or 4 tracks from Bowie on it, which is like, and I think got a lot of people into some Bowie.
Doesn't Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 have Suffrage City? I think like one of those.
I think one of them does.
One or two has Suffrage City, and that was like a big song.
Yeah.
To listen to while you're playing, but like there's that. He was in movies. He was in Labyrinth. That dude was the person who taught me not to take life for granted. Jareth. Oh my God.
No, Jareth.
That creepy ass bulge motherfucker.
So scary. So fucking scary. Oh my God.
I heard somebody was playing a drinking game with that where they would drink every time they saw his bulge.
Oh God. That's like the whole movie. He just fucked up the whole time.
Straight up.
Oh man, that is a creepy ass movie.
I know, like
that Ludo. If I ever get a French bulldog, we'll name it Ludo.
Yeah, for sure. But Catherine, my girlfriend, always gets, not always, but got heckled a few times because she wears David Bowie shirts all the time. She loves David Bowie. And people will stop her and say, do you even know who that is, little girl? Like, whatever, shit like that. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who David Bowie is. He's not just your generation's. He's everybody's.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes, iconic. Dude. Bowie was a big deal for me and my friends in high school. Probably late middle school, all through high school and still. But it was like one of those things where you throw on some Bowie and go skating. Yeah. That was the shit. Like, you get hyped. I mean, that shit was good. It was, oh man. Some of my friends Bowie's probably their favorite musician of all time.
And if I remember correctly, you even have a painting.
Oh yeah.
That you did.
I did some Bowie painting.
You did some
back
Bowie
in the day. I did some.
I don't know if you know this, but Pat's somewhat of an artist. He got murals and shit.
Well, yeah. Well, I did a Bowie Aladdin Sane painting one time. It's in the storage right now.
It's in the storage. We wanted to pop it up, but it's in storage.
It's in the storage. But
maybe
some Bowie. Maybe we'll pop it up next go, or if I ever go to storage soon.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Bowie, man, big impact. Rough go. But I'm psyched that he got that last album out.
Yeah,
it's kind of it's interesting, but I don't know. He's always reinventing himself. So it's weird to listen to a post-mortem Bowie.
Yeah. It is weird. Dude, I was listening to him today when I was working out this morning, and it was kind of hard because I was not necessarily tearing up, and I was just like, damn.
Bowie.
Like, he's dead.
Yeah. It's weird. It's definitely weird. It's, I don't dig it at all.
Yeah. We don't dig.
I don't dig it.
But you know what we can do? Celebrate his life.
That's true. So, what songs would you suggest to people that don't know shit about Bowie?
All right.
Just give them two. Give them two. Start them off.
All right. Okay, so Catherine always says that the best introductory album for Bowie is Hunky Dory.
Think so?
The best. She says that, and I listen to it and I like it a lot. And I'm just gonna say like one or two songs. I think one, Starman, which just got a little boost of popularity because of The Martian. Starman is a really good song.
The Martian was really good too.
The Martian was, go check Martian out. Shouts out to The Martian. Shouts out to Matt Damon. Shouts out to who was the director? Was it
Ridley Scott?
Ridley?
Who don't give a fuck. We're gonna talk about him later.
Yeah, okay.
You don't give a fuck. It's hilarious.
Right. So Starman, I really like that song, mainly because I just think that it's it's interesting. He always be in a space shit. You know, he loved a space shit.
He loves some space shit.
There's also a song from the Rise and Fall of Ziggy that I like.
Any of those?
I don't know. I just say Heroes.
Heroes is a great.
Yeah, I say Heroes or Changes.
Changes is a good song too.
All right, so yeah, I'm picking Starman and Changes. That's the two I'm picking. Go check those songs out. They'll change your life.
Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Suffragette City mainly because it was one of these jams that like I was talking about with skating. We'd go out and specifically my buddy Brad would just get pumped. Like you probably get him to do anything you wanted if you turned on that song. Like I don't know what the deal was. It was just like a switch, and like he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll jump down that. Fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, I'll try to 180 this fucking huge stair set. Whatever. I'll just get broke off and bleed all day." But yeah,
as long as I'm here in Suffragette City.
Yeah, so as long as you turn on that song. So anyway, that definitely, and probably, fuck. Oh, no, man.
It's hard because there's so many songs.
Oh, well, how about another skating jam? How about 5 Years? So,
okay.
Yeah, 5 Years is a great song. They also, Mark Johnson used it for his part in Pretty Sweet. So, go find that on iTunes. It's fucking sick. It's solid. It was the year after Skater of the Year. It's amazing.
So yeah, when you get done with this podcast, I know you're already on iTunes, go ahead and check out those songs we suggested to celebrate Bowie. We also go talk about a little bit of celebration that we did over the holidays, too.
So, topic 2. Boom. What's up with this holiday break we had? It was pretty solid. You went out of town, back to Memphis, abandoned me for like 2 weeks.
So this is the first time Pat and I have seen each other in a month.
Yeah. Abandoned me. So the last 3 or 4 episodes we had queued up so they'd pop out in time because
we knew
abandonment. So Drew dipped out on me for a hot minute and left me to die. So
I got a family. I got a life. Okay.
I thought.
Oh, we family too.
I thought it, but apparently not. So anyway. Drew left me to die in here, so...
You had a great time. Don't even worry about that.
No, I did. Actually, my first experience with the Rose Bowl Parade. Firsthand, too. Because if you guys... well, I don't want to shout out where the fuck I straight up live. But my apartment has a balcony that overlooks the Rose Bowl Parade. Kind of dope. Really dope, actually. Except for the fucking noise beforehand.
You said that people were camping out for
Dude, there's people camping out.
How long?
On New Year's Eve that morning.
Whew.
That morning. Ooh. The parade is until 8 a.m. New Year's Day.
So you're
there was open fires outside of my fucking house. It looked like Mad Max was about to start.
Your blood looked like Skid Row for a second.
It was worse, bro. There was open fire pits. I'm not kidding. Full fucking wood burning fire pits outside. I was like, this shit is crazy. It was nuts. Like, how is this legal? It's not. Yeah. It's not legal at all. You don't have an open flame outside of a fucking store. Anyway, so, it's people camping out. I saw motherfuckers in sleeping bags on the sidewalk that weren't homeless, apparently. But, they looked homeless. It just looked like a huge homeless den, really.
Yeah.
The whole block.
Skid Row moved over for a bit. Some tourist-ass Skid Row people.
Yeah, it was kind of gnarly. But, it was, the parade is super cool. They had a Star Wars themed float, which is rad. Because Disney is down the street, so they fucking brought in the real deal. The real deal costumes, and it was cool, man. It was really cool. But, other than that, there's some weird ones, too. Like, super weird. There's people designated to pick up horse shit, too, which I thought was kind of weird. They get the most praise in the whole parade. Like, people clapping and shit for them. Yeah, clean that shit, yo! Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Apparently, trashing cars is a thing during the night before.
Oh, no.
So you go up and down the strip real slow, and people run out and, smash your car with, whipped cream and shit like that.
They take it.
It's weird.
Seriously, huh?
It's super weird. There's kids running in the street just throwing shit at cars. I'm like, what is going on out here? Like,
so basically, this parade is like the purge for Pasadena.
Yeah, it is. It's a purge for real. So it's insane. But fuck, man, I don't even know. Like, if we're here next year doing it, you can't go to Memphis. You gotta stay. You gotta check this out. It's weird. It's weird.
So basically, we come celebrate New Year's with you, so we don't have to come during the parade and then hang out during the parade after.
Exactly.
Sounds good.
You sleep on a couch.
Sounds like a plan.
Sleep on a pull-out couch.
No, I'm sleeping middle.
That's cool. You saw the new bed, though. Oh, you didn't see the new bed?
I haven't seen the new bed. It's king size. I'm sleeping middle, bro.
Bro, you can't. Because I'm like, reaching for the wifey. I'm like, hey, where you at?
She like, fuck you.
She is like, fuck you. I'm sleeping over here. But, yeah, I got that new bed. Oh, man, we did a lot of weird things. Got a new bed. Got the new TV.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
killing.
Intense.
So you had the parade. I had a bunch of family stuff. So went home.
The Memphis and the Miss.
Yeah, so I went home to Mississippi, saw my family and stuff. That was good. Got to try, speaking of alcohol, ice wine for the first time. My mom bought these bottles of wine from Germany. Yeah.
Is that shit you were telling me about, like, years ago?
Yeah, well, she got it this past year for Christmas. She saved it so we could have it during Christmas.
Oh, nice. How was
it? Delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it was sweet, which I don't normally like sweet wines, but it wasn't overpowering like sweet. You know, it was just real nice, went down smooth, whatever. But these bottles, they go for $1,200 in the States. $1,200 in the States. You know, nobody.
$1,200?
Nobody. No. She went to Germany to visit my stepbrother, and he just had a baby at the time, and like they went and did all that stuff, and they went on a tour. And apparently, this ice wine is made with grapes that are frozen first.
Okay.
So like that's why they're so smooth and shit like that. But they got like a couple bottles, like $300 something or whatever, and it's like this whole package or whatever.
Yeah, a case of wine.
So like they were able to do that because they were at the thing.
Nice.
It was cool.
It was really good though.
Yeah, it was good. I probably wouldn't pay for it, but tasting it, I appreciated the way it tastes. I appreciated what it did for my taste buds.
Nice.
But had a Christmas, got that PS4, which I'm going to talk about later. Went to Memphis because your boy, this is what I do every 6 months. I go back to Memphis or I go back home, make a trip, because I work freelance, so I gotta get more jobs and shit like that. And everybody knows me in Memphis, so I had to go, get that paper. So I go back to Memphis, have all these jobs lined up. The day that I get there, they don't want to schedule it, Yeah. The day that I get there, I start emailing everybody, like throwing them up. And what happens? I don't think it's going to work out this time, or I don't know if, whatever, da-da-da-da. Let's try for a different date. And I'm like, what the fuck? So the whole time, well, then hearts, if you like it. Sorry, we're talking to Periscope. By the way, for the podcast, we're on live on Periscope right now.
Yeah, somebody thinks I'm drunk, but I'm not. This is my one beer I've had so far.
So, anyway... So, just think about this. I invested a rental car, plane ticket, because I had to pay extra for a ticket to go 3 cities, instead of back and forth.
Yeah.
So, I invested all this money because I was thinking about I was going to make bank. And then everybody starts canceling on me. So, I'm like super stressed out, couldn't enjoy myself, really like trying to work and figure out what I can do to make money. And anyway, one of my main jobs came through.
Nice.
So I made some quick paper real quick. What are we drinking? We're drinking that. So it all worked out in the end. Got some good footage for my Peer Power job. Got some good micro documentary that I'm doing right now. So it all worked out in the end. And I got home. My mom shipped me my PS4.
Nice.
And I opened it up, started playing it, and
it was nice. Chris,
shit is nice. I know because Pat's been talking about it for a while.
The PS4 though.
You love the PS4.
I love some PS4 right now. And we do want to do. Hold on. We want to get into that actually. PS4.
Yeah.
What So what are you playing right now?
Well,
you just opened the shit.
I just opened it, and you know how like when you have to update everything, the games, especially all the games, like
big downloads into it.
Since I just got it, I had to update all my games. So I basically threw all the disc I have. I got Call of Duty 3, GTA 5, that new Batman. I got the Batman bundle, so I got that add-on, got that.
You got all that shit.
Yeah, 89 skin, Batmobile, all that stuff. That's dope. I like that shit. Yeah. But I've been playing Call of Duty with my boy Matt. Which is cool because you can plug in the headphones and talk to people and stuff like that.
Straight into the controller.
To the controller, which Catherine and I did that with Uncharted 3. As I just like logged on her thing as a guest, not to play 2-player, but just so she can hear. So we could listen to Uncharted 3 without hearing everybody else's shit because your boy be living with a lot of people, which sucks.
Too many. Too many folks.
So yeah. I've been having fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, we about to play some shit. We're about to test some shit out later when you go home.
Okay.
Some share play, whatnot.
See if I'm looking forward to that. Apparently, you can share the play.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So you play a game.
Self-explanatory.
You could share it and say, hey, you want to play this game, even if I don't have the game.
If you didn't
Technology.
If you didn't know, we love PS4. Literally every episode.
We love some gaming. We nerdy as fuck. But anyway. Yeah, so the new year came out fucking 2016, bruh. We're trying to get this money this year. Mm-hmm. We're trying to do some work. Mm-hmm. Because your boy was looking at the stack of pay stubs from last year. Wasn't satisfied with it. Wasn't satisfied. Want some more of those.
I feel you.
So
I feel you. My bank account looking real thin right now. It'd be nice. We got paid to do this.
That would be nice. We're gonna work on that too. So
we're gonna work on that.
We're gonna work on that
because we lovable, and I think people will pay to see us.
We lovable
to hear us
like a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Shit. Anyway, no, we should. We're definitely gonna work on that
for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure. See if we can get that cracking off. But PS4, the shit I've been playing, your boy just beat Uncharted 3 Remastered. Might go back and play 1 and 2. Maybe probably 2.
Yeah, I want to go back and
beat another one.
I want to go back and get the treasures and shit because I didn't do that in the first round.
I
just ran through it.
Well, my first playthrough was on crushing, which is like the hardest level difficulty you can beat it on without beating it on crushing. Then you get brutal, which is like fuck that, But beat it on that on crushing, and got like 40% of the trophies on just going through.
Oh, that's good.
So I mean, we'll see. I mean, you get 4 trophies for beating, or 3 or 4. For beating it on crushing at the end, because you get the crushing, you get hard, you get normal and easy, so forth.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go back all the way through. Been playing some Battlefront too.
Yeah, you love Battlefront.
We just fucked with some Battlefront a minute ago. That was fun.
It's funny because it's like playing Call of Duty and then playing Battlefront. It's like so much. It's like kind of the same, but it's different.
Yeah.
So the gameplay is a little bit different. It's harder to kill people.
Yeah.
In Battlefront.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit more challenging, but it's cool because I like that that Star Wars setting. It's dope.
Star Wars setting's on point. Yeah. So I mean, been knocking that out. Been fucking with the PlayStation Plus games a little bit. Never Alone, Entwined.
Yeah.
Need to show you some Guacamelee. That shit fire.
Yeah. I think the games I'm gonna get when I can afford them would be I'm gonna get Battlefront, so we could fucks with that together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Fallout 4 because my boy Matt told me it was dope, and like I like that Skyrim shit. I like whatever.
You'll
so
love
like
some Fallout 4.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic.
You'll love some Fallout 4.
Different world, but still the same kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your boy Ricky loves Destiny.
Oh yeah.
And it makes me kind of want to play it.
Ricky Platinum Destiny, which is fucking hard, like really, really hard. So props to him for doing that. That's impressive.
So yeah, I kind of want to try that.
I'm not a fan, man. Like
you played it?
Yeah, I played it. I played it when it came out. But because we tested out when I was on the show, we were in Jackson, Mississippi, and two of the people. Well, my roommate had a PS4, and that was my first introduction to PS4, basically. So I was playing a little bit of Ricky's, but yeah, my boy Chase had a PS4, and he's a roommate. So we played PS4 with this other homie, Eddie, that had one that was he was a AC on the show, and he was in a different apartment. So we play with him, or like when he was gonna go do some shit, he'd be like, "There's another thing that with the share play that I don't know if you know, but if you dip out and you're like, oh hey, check out this game,
yeah,
you can let me play it while you're gone for an hour."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you want to test the game out, yeah. That's so, anyways, so I played Destiny for like an hour by myself, and it just, and I tried to play like the fucking the raid and all that shit, but it's like just not into it. Like,
is it more RPG or is it more action adventure? Like what? I don't.
It's like I'm gonna get so much shit for saying this, but it's basically Halo for PlayStation.
Okay,
but it's
that's a good way to describe it because now I know what you're talking about.
It's the same people made it. Okay, so Bungie made it. Okay, but it's on Microsoft. It's on Xbox as well. It's just it got marketed with PlayStation. So, yeah, it's just not my thing. Like I don't. I'm more of a like I can't wait for Tomb Raider to come out for PlayStation. I know it's been out for Xbox, but it's on that timed exclusive. So, can't wait for that. That's going to be fucking awesome. You know your boy's about hearing about this shit for the NX. That's going to be the year of that. So apparently that's getting released in holiday.
Yeah.
That's going to be a blockbuster. The NX. Hopefully.
So basically what you're saying is we're going to need a lot of money in the near future to get a bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
The best way to get a lot of money real quick
now,
like that transition right here, this transition on point,
that transition. So the best way that we could get some money right now
would be
go to the stove. What you gonna buy?
One of them tickets.
One of the tickets that Powerball, $1 billion. I mean, we all know that if you win a Powerball, you don't win the whole shit. You know, even if you take the full payout. Which you need to on this particular go. Because you ain't living long enough to collect a bill.
No.
You're not.
Yeah, so the chances of you winning are slim to none. But the fact that...
if you do win...
Oh my God.
Have fun. Have fun doing whatever the fuck you want forever.
See, I was just talking about that. I was like, I'm definitely going to take the lump sum. I'm not spreading that shit out.
Fuck no.
Because think about it this way. Let me just talk some investment real quick.
Oh, your boy's about some investment. We're going to get on this. We talked about this last night. I'm telling serious. Investment on point.
Ooh, if you get that money, all you got to do is put most of it in savings, and it will make money itself. Like either CD. I know there's bigger ones than that. If you invest in sure deals, stuff like that. Anything that makes a percentage over, I don't know, 2-3%. You're going to be making a shit ton of money without even spending your money.
Yeah.
So, like, you could just live off the interest.
Yeah. Forever.
And then, basically, it would pay off all of that taxes that you paid on it in the first place, which is probably going to be half.
That's more than half.
More than half.
Yeah.
And then you set.
I mean, your boy knows he could spend a fuck ton of money in the time I want to spend some money, you know? Oh, dude, it would be unreal, unfucking real. What I do.
All right, so let's just play the scenario out. All right, Pat Artist goes to the store, buys a ticket on Wednesday. He gets into his house, checks his computer. Actually,
your boy won.
Yeah, your boy won. You find out. He's like, oh no. California, someone in California won it, so you're like, oh shit,
it's your boy. I will announce it on here. I'll win. And then, your boy won. Fuck you.
So you're not. Well, first I want to get into how you're not scared to do that.
I don't give a shit.
The second, because everybody, people be dying. But okay, so you win, right? You're the only one that won. So you taking home $500.
Wednesday, I'm winning.
You taking home $500 mil. All right. What's the first thing that you're gonna buy?
A bodyguard.
Tony.
Go buy Tony.
How much you buying for? That Millie?
Slick Millie.
Just Millie. Have my back, motherfucker.
There you go. Get strapped, bro. We're gonna need it. Wear that vest. Find an extra large vest. For a big dude, tell you. Shit. I don't know what they make in vests. But anyway.
That's a good call, though.
Bodyguard. Second purchase. Condo building in Santa Monica.
Ooh.
The whole building.
Oh, just for you.
I'm buying a building.
Just for you. Nobody, you're not renting it out at all.
All my homies. Just a straight block party. He's gonna be like Wolf of Wall Street in that bitch. No. Then go ahead, buy that. Then, oh shit, take my private jet to New York. Buy a building in that bitch too.
Oh, damn. A skyscraper.
Oh. I don't know about this skyscraper.
Bro,
but
it only cost you for a couple mil. You know they trying to sell out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, your boy gonna buy a couple condo buildings, right?
I feel you.
Because that shit, you be making money.
Yeah.
So, probably buy one in Vegas too. Why not?
So so what you're thinking is real estate. Make a bunch of money in investments in real estate from
my money. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. And then think one of my stupid ideas and then make it happen in Silicon Valley.
Ooh. Straight up. Oh, I got several of them.
Yeah, I got a few ideas.
I got a few apps.
Yeah.
I got a few apps.
I'm going to need a development room.
In the arsenal waiting to happen.
But yeah, so...
That's nice.
That shit's going to happen for sure. But then, I'm going to do little stuff too.
Oh,
okay. Boy, going to get that new phone. Gonna update the hard drive in the PS4. Gonna
this is a little stuff,
buy really expensive bottles of whiskey.
Oof, that's good.
And I mean other forms of alcohol. Mm-hmm. Probably buy a house.
Well, you on that regimen now. You might want to get a personal trainer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, and a cook, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah. That's the thing I'm thinking of. I want people to take care of the shit in life that I don't want to take care of.
Yeah. But the thing is, I would like to still work.
Of course, because
I get bored with all my money.
You take that money and you make opportunities for you to do the things that you want to do.
I hire all the homies. So if you a real homie, you better hope I win this shit on Wednesday.
Yeah, because if he wins it, we all win.
That's a true story. So we go on endless budgets for all your little projects and shit. So have fun with that.
Ooh. I'm gonna make my script happen.
You're gonna lock yourself in a room for a week and finish that shit.
Oh, speaking of, I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, but I had a breakthrough in my script. I'll tell you about it later.
All right, cool. We can be funding some shit. That's what we're saying.
Basically. So
I'm gonna buy a house secluded nowhere. Ooh. Can't find me, bitch.
Ooh, Area 52.
Oh, shit.
Never be found.
That's true. That's true.
I would do pretty much all the same things you were saying. There's one thing that I want to do because, to get the kind of respect that. Well, I'm not gonna say that. What I'll say is I would want to give back, basically.
Oh yeah.
And I think I came up with this idea for a lottery charity. And if somebody comes up with this in the time that I'm saying this or whatever, then good on them because I don't know how to get this shit started. But basically, I would take my money to fund a website where organizations nonprofit organizations can come and register, and then people can donate to them. Like a subscription every month. It would be like whatever.
Like a GoFundMe?
No. It would be it would be kind of like not Netflix, but you subscribe every month and pennies go to each of these organizations, and you can choose the organizations you want to go to, whatever. Like Red Cross.
A thing already.
Not like this. I'm telling you.
No, it's like a what's it called? Oh fuck, man. Just keep going.
Okay, I'll tell you the idea, and then you can tell me if it's a thing or not. So basically, what happens is
Patreon. That's basically the same thing.
Patreon, what's that?
It's like people they do. That's where the dudes from fucking what do I listen? All this shit I listen to. Anyway, the Kind of Funny dudes did. Like the... I don't know.
No. I know what Patreon is.
Yeah.
Patreon
is support people you want to support.
No. This would be different. This is like when you...
Just for charities.
Just for charities. Charities. Not like people like Kickstarter and Indiegogo and Patreon. This would be for charities, and they can come in, they can like set up their organizations on the website, and people can subscribe for tax deductibles, charity deductibles or whatever.
Like they get them back at the end of the year?
Well, they can claim them. They can claim them or whatever.
Okay.
So that would be the way to do it, or the way you can subscribe and get different benefits or whatever. Blah blah blah. Like I haven't figured all that stuff out. But what they would do is pennies would go to each of the organizations, like all the organizations, or if they want to select ones, that's fine. Okay. But at the end of each month, there would be a lottery, and one organization would be chosen to get the bulk of the money. So if 500 people signed up for this website and they all doing it for $10, that's $5,000, whatever.
Yeah.
Then that bulk of that money would go to one charity from a lottery. So like basically, if you're on the website, you get a bunch of money every month. Nice. So that's my idea. That's what I would do to give back.
That's some charitable shit. So
that's a charitable shit that I do.
That's some charitable shit. Yeah, no. If you win this, like seriously, if whoever wins this listens to this podcast, you seriously give at least $1 million to something. Like you win at 400 probably. Flat out 400 mil in your pocket. Mm-hmm. Don't go kill yourself. Mm-mm. Don't spend it in a year because people do that.
That's crazy.
Charity ruins people's lives. Mm-hmm. I mean, not charity. Lottery ruins. Charity ruins people. No, lottery always ruins. There's like documentaries and shit about it. Like people that win the lottery just fucking go ape shit and go crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's always some poor ass motherfucker in a trailer that fucking wins 400 mil and then has no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Don't spend it all. Like, do something with it. Be smart for a second.
Did you hear about that documentary about the guy, the homeless dude who they made a documentary on? They gave him $100,000. Did you hear about this?
No.
They gave this dude $100,000 and it was like, we want to film you to see what you do with it or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, it seems like it's going to be this inspirational thing or whatever. What do you think he did with it? Blew it.
Really?
Blew it all. Just fucking gone. He bought this random person a truck. That was like the first, $20,000.
Really?
And then he started drugs and shit like that. And like his mom finally got his mom to take him back. I forgot the name of the documentary. And if you know this, go look it up or tell us. Send us an email real quick so I can remember. But it's just so funny because it shows you like you can't change the mentality of people. Doesn't matter what kind of money you get. They think, because like I have a budget for myself, and anything above that budget, I'm just like, I can do whatever I want. Fuck saving. Fuck this.
Yeah,
if I get an extra 100, I'm gonna buy it. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Because it's that mentality that we're stuck in.
No, I mean, and that's the thing though. You don't if you don't grow up with money, then you don't really have a grasp
on how to manage it.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like, I think the people that get money are the ones that know how to manage it. Like, the people that grow up with it, like these fuckers that get cut off from their family and shit like that, that being too rich. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that don't know what to do. That's terrible humans. But anyways,
did you see that Kim Kardashian tweet? She said, "Did y'all buy y'all's lottery ticket?" And some dude said, "Get the fuck out of poor people's business, bitch."
Yeah, she. Oh hell no.
Ooh, also speaking of Kim Kardashian, this is a small little thing. Have you done the lard ass thing on your phone? You know this? You know what I'm talking about? Autocorrect changes lard ass to Kardashian.
Oh yeah, you sent me that.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I'm sorry, Kim Kardashian.
And I mean, ups to the homies that we know that work on that show, because your boy's employed for life. So people love those motherfuckers.
No.
So we need to get into these last two topics. So we're going to go quick with one of them, actually. So last night, your boys watching Golden Globes. Mm-hmm. Leonardo DiCaprio wins for The Revenant. Mm-hmm. Drew hasn't seen The Revenant yet. Mm-mm. Leo ate fucking animal guts. real animal guts.
Legit.
And like you can see where he's like maybe about to break character, but he doesn't. You're like, he thought about it for a sec. He thought about fuck this shit and walking out, but eats the shit and straight throws up right there.
Which could also be taken as the real reaction, not necessarily breaking character, but like just think if a person in that situation, not an actor, has to eat it. The first thing they're going to do is
no. So dude wins a Golden Globe, does his whole I'm an awesome human thing, like. Support indigenous people type thing. In the speech, whatever. It's going all around. Yeah. So, I mean, the Golden Globes is always a thing. Like, are they going to win an Oscar? It's always a thing. Sometimes they'll get a Globe, but they won't win an Oscar. Sometimes they'll sweep it.
I feel like SAG Award. If you get the SAG Award and the Golden Globe, you're pretty much shooing for the Oscar.
Probably, yeah. But. Solid performances from all the people.
Oh yeah.
But Leo though, bro's never won an Oscar.
I know, and I think
keeps getting fucked.
I think the reason why he doesn't win the Oscars is because there's not enough variances in his role. Like I feel like everybody sees Leo as Leo in all of those things. All the things he does. So? I think that's the consensus of all the actors. The actors vote for the Oscars. You know that, right? SAG people vote for like best.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever. If you don't know this, you're in the industry, whatever. You're part of the union. You get screeners and stuff like that, and then you get a ballot to vote to cast your vote for whatever. Okay, so the actors. Well, I'm fucking up. The actors vote for the Oscars. I think that like Leo always gets snubbed because he plays. People think he plays Leo in most of the stuff, but like, I mean, the difference between the boy he plays in Wolf of Wall Street versus Revenant, I'm sure, is completely different.
Dude, Revenant, this dude went all in, hundo.
Well then,
straight 100.
I hope he wins.
I hope he wins, dude. It's unbelievable. Like the shit that. Inarritu made him do. Like they made them live in those conditions for like a month.
I know.
Like he admitted it. They both admitted it on stage. They both won some shit. So
who?
Both of them for different Inarritu. One like best screenplay or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Or no, best. I don't know. The fuck he won. So he won something, but so did Leo. So they both mentioned it. Like, yo, this movie was hard as fuck to make. Bro put us in brutal conditions. It was gnarly. So, hope Leo fucking finally gets one. I think he should have got one for a bunch of other shit, but I mean...
Yeah.
We'll see, We'll see.
There's other factors besides his performance. There's also the performances of the people who are also nominated. That's always a big factor.
Exactly.
Then there's other actors who also have been snubbed, like Will Smith never won an Oscar.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it's weird to know like all the shit that he's done for Hollywood that he didn't win one because Pursuit of Happiness, bro, went in. But we're not talking about Will Smith. Just saying, like, people get snubbed all the time, and I think that's what the big discussion is always going to be after award ceremonies. Who got snubbed? Because honestly, like after the person wins, the only thing that it's going to affect is their career, not the people who are involved in like watching and all that stuff. The only people they care about is people got snubbed. Like, oh, I wanted so and so to win, or oh, I wanted so and so.
Yeah. Dude, the best part of these award shows is usually the people that host it.
Yeah.
And Ricky Gervais did not give a fuck last night at all. This dude went in on everybody.
I know.
Everybody. And dude drinks the whole time during the show. And like the shit when he had to introduce Mel Gibson after... Did you see it?
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Well, I'll say this. I think that Ricky Gervais always like has this tone where it's like, I don't know why they keep asking me to do this.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do him every single time.
Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, never.
So, my question that I was going to ask you is...
Was Mel Gibson for real pissed? Yes.
No, I know that.
Yes.
What did he say during that bleep? What was the question that he asked him during that bleep?
I don't know, but I thought it was hilarious when he stole the beer away from the stand. He left his beer on purpose and then went back for it before Mel Gibson got to the stand.
Well, there's some things I don't understand. Why was he comparing him to Bill Cosby? Does Mel Gibson also have rape allegations?
I don't know. I think he was just like a high celebrity, got crazy slandered in the news and stuff. Like, he was super racist, getting pulled over and whatnot. Like 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, like everybody knows that he's like racist, anti-Semitic, like all that stuff.
Yeah. So the whole basis was Gervais went in on him 2 years ago at the Golden Globes, right?
I forgot about that.
So he went in on him 2 years ago, and then they did Amy and Tina for last year because Ricky went it so hard.
Yeah.
And then they asked him back again. So the whole time, what you're saying, he's like, why the fuck are they asking me back for this? Mm-hmm. But bro was drinking the whole night, going in, and he mentioned, he was like, man, that awkward moment when you have to introduce somebody you talked shit about 2 years ago, you haven't talked to him since. Yeah, that's now. So he had to introduce him and then talk some shit before, and then Mel Gibson looked pissed as he's walking up to the stand. Mm-hmm. And then Ricky Gervais takes his beer back and starts walking backstage. And then Mel Gibson throws a shot at him. Says they bleep that too.
Well, I heard the one shot, which was he said that every time he hears Ricky Gervais, it reminds him to get a colonoscopy.
Yeah,
that was funny.
That was really funny.
I bet he was thinking about that backstage.
Yeah. And Ricky did not take that lightly.
Oh, no, he came back.
He came back out and he was like, fuck you, bro.
He's like, what you say? And then said some shit that I hope somebody will fucking tweet and say.
I can't wait.
I want to know what he said real bad.
Ricky Gervais doesn't give a shit about anything.
Because, the fact... who was it? They showed the dude that played the cabaret dude. He was like this. The next shot, it was like an audience member. It was an actor. I forgot his name. He's like one of my favorite actors. I don't know why I can't think of his name. But he was like this. I was like, oh my god! I bet whatever he said, fucking just killed.
Yeah, I mean, Gibson looked furious.
Oh yeah.
When they unbleeped and they went back. But dude, props to Ricky. He didn't give a fuck, and I dig that. I respect that. But
my favorite joke was the one where he said if you like Brad and Angelina, Brad and Angelina will probably adopt these next two because they're so adorable. And it's Kevin Hart and Kim Jong.
Yeah, he's so small. Yeah, I mean they were laughing about it when they came out. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Okay, small, yeah.
What else? Fuck, dude. I don't know. Ricky went in. I think the funniest thing he talked about was he's like, winning one of these things doesn't mean shit. I have two of them. It does not mean a goddamn thing. I hope you guys know that. Yeah. You're the only people that care about this.
Yeah.
That is super true.
What's funny is, we were talking about this earlier, is that Hollywood has made a way to monetize themselves and basically to make money off of giving each other awards. How about this? Let's circle jerk each other and fucking make millions of dollars because millions and millions of people are going to watch these shows.
Yeah, I mean, props to people that make those shows because I know a few of them, but it's the thing is you really giving yourselves awards. You're giving yourself an award.
I know.
Every year. Because, whoever produced the Golden Globes is probably going to get, an Oscar for the best fucking live TV performance thing, whatever. Yeah. Bro, you're just giving each other awards for shit that you did. No one else votes on this shit. Make it a presidential debate type thing.
Yeah, the normal, the public doesn't get a chance to vote for, Oscars and Golden Globes. Hollywood Foreign Press votes for Golden Globes, I think.
Yeah.
Then the Oscars, like I was saying earlier, is the actors.
Yeah.
Or actually people involved in the industry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna correct myself.
So it's people in the industry giving themselves awards. That's what it is.
And I think, I don't know, it's something that, I guess is embedded in my brain. Like, I want to strive for. I'd love to win. Like,
I'd love to win one of those things, but that'd be one of those things like, your peers like you.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, think about it this way: like someone like Gabourey Sidibe got nominated for Precious. Okay. She wasn't a part of that whole industry until that movie. That was her breakout role, you know. Mm-hmm. So like, think about it for her. It's a very beneficial for her because she got shit ton of work after that. Super, like you would expect to get, like, I don't know, like sometimes breakout roles don't really work out for everybody.
Yeah.
And like you don't expect it, like, but like to get an Oscar nomination for your breakout role, shit, you're set. You're set.
Did you see Room, by the way? Brie Larson? Bruh. Brie Larson went in.
She did?
Oh, yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like, I'll show it to you. But it's like Room. If you haven't seen Room, go watch Room. It's fucking gnarly. It's this chick gets abducted by this guy and gets trapped in this shed, this soundproof shed, for 5 years and has a kid in this shed. And so she calls it Room to the kid. It makes him believe that everything in the room is the world and tries to make it as normal as possible for that kid, even though she knows she gets regularly raped by the guy. The door is like key padded so nobody can get in. She doesn't know the code. But yeah, she has a kid inside this thing and tries to make him feel comfortable. But then eventually, I mean, I think everyone, if you look up the synopsis, it says like how they adapt after they get out.
That's crazy. I gotta see that movie.
It's insane. Like, it's crazy. Like, she makes him sleep in the closet, like a wardrobe. Every single night or every couple nights. She has like it set on her. She has like a little shitty watch.
Wait.
And she knows when she's about to get raped whenever. And she puts a timer on, and when the timer goes off, she puts the kid in the wardrobe and tells him to go to sleep. Cause
wait, time out. There's the girl is trapped.
Yes, with her kid. In a shed.
And so a man has trapped her.
Yes. Abducted her. Yes. And it kept her.
Ugh. That's crazy. Actually, I mean, it got a lot of publicity when it came out, right? It was pretty good.
It did. I mean, and she won last night for it. Brie Larson won.
Oh.
So, and props to her, dude. She looked good, too, when she won. Like, legit. The wifey was like, damn, that girl dressed, though. I was like, all right, cool. She looked good, though. But anyways, we're getting kind of deep in this. Anyway, we gotta switch it up. Speaking of new things, and you know, this whole episode's been about new things. New PS4, fucking first parade here. Unfortunately, Bowie dying. That's new.
R.I.P.
Powerball's the highest I think ever. Golden Globe wins. We're gonna get into our favorite topic of all time. Skateboarding. So, Costa and Mariano may have found a home, finally. They dipped out a girl a hot minute ago.
When? Like a couple months ago?
A few months ago, I think.
See, this is all news to me.
Alright, so Costa and Mariano dipped out. They said, thanks, girl, we had fun.
Actually, I did hear about that.
But yeah, so they dipped out and possibly may have found a company that's linked to Skate Mental called Stove Skateboards. Worst fucking name I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. I think they're more creative than that. But they may be joining... This is all rumor right now, as far as I know. Brian Anderson and Luan Oliveira. That is a quattro of heavy hitters.
So tell me this. Question for you. Why is it beneficial for them to leave Girl and start their own? I mean, are they starting their own thing?
Russia always on top.
I know.
But
are they starting their own thing?
I don't know. Like, from what I've heard, dude, like throughout forever, is that Costa only signs deals if he has like stakes in the company. So
So he must have started it.
Well, not even that. I mean, it's like I heard that he only signed with Lakai if he could have like part of the earnings, and then he went to Nike. So, I mean, of course, he's not going to have stakes in Nike, but I mean,
but he
probably made a deal to like have a certain amount of pro model shoes and something like.
Yeah, he probably got
some shit like that.
Of money from Nike. He could do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, I mean, dude plays golf with the Tiger and fucking Kobe. Come on.
He could.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like a lot of things are changing in skateboarding.
Oh yeah, well, a lot.
The heavy hitters, Guy and Eric, also legends. First off,
yeah,
fucking P-Rod a while back started his own company and it's fucking booming.
I don't know if you know, but Beeble and Tori left to go to Diamond Footwear.
I heard that.
Diamond Footwear.
Interesting.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, props to Nicky Diamond. That's sick, but I mean, I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm not going to buy Diamond shoes. Sorry.
Yeah. Mikey left Alien a while back and went to Sovereign.
Yeah. Which is weird.
Which is weird. I don't like.
He was sponsorless for a long time.
I know, but he finally got Sovereign. But it's funny because like a lot of these companies people don't know. I think the biggest company that like really came up and started with all these like heavy hitters and new kids was like fucking awesome. Like they marketed it perfect.
Yeah,
they marketed it with Supreme. Supreme was hot at the time, and fucking got all of Supreme's team basically.
Yeah,
and then fucking just went off. Fucking it was
what, Dylan Ave. That's it.
Dylan Ave, and Ave won Skate of the Year. We talked about that, right?
Yeah, I think we talked about that. Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. It's like it's weird because a lot of things are changing, but I don't know. Skateboarding still the same. You know, it's funny because like I think it's progressively getting more challenging to be a professional skateboarder because
absolutely. I mean, you have to be gnarly. You have to be super gnarly or like really creative, which is. And he's hard in his own aspects, but I mean, like, just to be on the scene, really. I also feel like it's going back underground now. It's not as popular, I feel like, anymore as it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, Street League's not as popular as it used to be.
No, and I mean, I feel like it's maybe taking the dip again because all these people are starting their own shit, and like that's the cool thing to have. And if you don't know about that shit, then like nobody's gonna accept you. So
which I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Like I'm down with the parks being a little bit less crowded. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, skating. So, and I mean, that's what's up.
I don't know. I think, but like with deals like Nyjah getting.
Dude, you see that 5.0?
I saw the 5.0.
The Nike ad?
But what I really...
Holy shit.
What I really saw was his paycheck.
Oh, you saw his paycheck? What was it?
It's like $5 million.
Just to sign with them?
Just a sign. Like $4 or $5 million just a sign.
God damn. Really?
Like... Nyjah... Okay, so Nyjah is like the people skater. He's not the skater. He's the people skater. So like people, he's like not necessarily the Tony Hawk of this generation, but he is. He really is. He's like the people.
People love to hate him.
People like love to hate him. Here's the thing: skaters love to hate him, but people know who Tony Hawk is, even though they're not skaters, right? People know who Nyjah is because even though they're not skaters.
Yeah.
He's like that for this generation, and he is making skateboarding a lot of money. He's making all of his companies a lot of money. He's winning a lot of fucking contests, and so Nike picked him up. Yeah. Nike's got a fucking crazy ass roster. Got Guy Mariano.
I cannot believe that. Which is
weird. Yeah.
First off, super weird.
Like I can't see like in the direction Nike's going why they would pick Guy, but also I can't see why Guy would pick Nike.
I think it would be the latter. I think Guy is in the position to pick whoever he wants to skate for.
Sure,
because he's a fucking legend.
Yes,
and I mean, dude creates tricks every week.
Of course,
that have never been done.
Yes,
and he's in like almost 40.
I know. That's what's crazy. See, that's the point I'm trying to make. Is that the dude...
so is Costin, though.
Yeah, Costin's old. He's like 35, 36, something like that. Well, I guess it's not old, but older for skateboarding because...
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that window.
Skating, you have a window, and you only have... Your body only has a window.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like, there's people that are skating in their, like, 50s and 60s, but it's like... You have to really
Steve.
Work for it. Yeah. Damn, Steve.
What up, Steve?
What's up, Stacy?
What up, Steve?
Don't fucking Steve. Don't fucking Steve. Oh, shit. Anyway.
We saw Steve. I can do that. I seen
You
Steve.
can't because you saw him. You can't. Oh, no.
I've seen Steve twice, bro. I can do that. If Gary can do it, I can do it.
Oh, shit, Gary. Gary fuck with him?
Oh, every time. Gary fucks with everybody. Gary fucks with Mikey Longface.
Oh.
But what's funny is when I met Mikey, like, okay, I don't know if we told this story, but Pat and I went to Sheldon Skate Park before it was open, and we jumped the fence. We jumped the fence. We saw P. Rod's. What kind of car was it?
His fucking
Bentley?
No, he didn't have Bentley.
What was it?
It's
Beamer?
like no, it's a Jaguar.
Jaguar.
The really
we saw his
one.
Jaguar outside, so Pat knew who it was because Pat keeps up with everybody. Mm-hmm. So he's like, P. Rod's here. It's like, oh shit. So we hopped the fence. We started skating. We see P. Rod. And he had met P. Rod previously on a commercial, so he went and talked to him and whatever. And then when he skated to me, I kind of like.
You were freaking out.
I freaked out, but like I couldn't really. I was just like, "Hey, what's up?" Because he said, "Hey" to me, like, "How's it going?" But then
we were like the only people there. It was us like 4.
It was basically me, Pat, Mikey, and P. Rod, and like one other person.
Yeah.
And I saw Mikey, and I legit told him, I was like, I'm a big fan, and he was like, "Thank you, it's real nice," whatever. Because think about this. I've been wearing that dude's shoes
for like a year or two before that.
Oh, more than that.
That's it. That's the only shoe.
That's the only shoe I was wearing.
Yeah.
I got almost every color of his shoes. And think about that, like, to meet somebody who you're wearing. Like, if you met Jordan, you wear Jordans, it's like, that's you. Like, that's... I'm not saying Mikey's my Jordan, but, like...
No.
He's the dude that I was wearing his shoes all the time, so...
Yeah. You were psyched on it.
Very psyched on it. And then, he was real cool to me or whatever, so that was nice. It was nice to meet them.
It was weird. It was a weird day. Like, just being, I didn't think... like, when we rolled up, I didn't think that Paul was going to remember working on that commercial at all. But he knew who I was, and he asked me, like, "Yo, are you working on the next one?" And I was like, "No, I'm not working on the next one."
Can you get me on it?
Yeah. But it was really weird. Like, dude has a pretty decent memory. Like, that commercial was maybe like a year before we skated with them. So I was like, wow, that's pretty rad. Like, dude's a cool dude.
So shouts out to Mikey and P. Rod and all those people that started St. Archer because we're gonna be hitting you up in a minute.
Oh yeah. Expect that email, bro.
Expect that email.
That's about it, though.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, Chi-Town hitting us up. Fuck yeah.
What up, Chi?
Love some Chicago. Might be there for Lollapalooza this year, so hit me up. Anyway, we told you guys we're going to stick to the script this go around. 6 topics, about an hour, little over, whatever. Fuck you. So 6 topics, episode 13.
Yep.
It's been your boys, Pat Arts, Drew Pasley. Find us at PAT_ARTUS and Drew Pasley at
DREWPASLAY.
LAY. And email us at quicksixerpodcast@gmail.com. Love you guys. Hit us up with some topics.
Follow us on Twitter.
Quick6ercast. Hit us up. If you guys want to contribute to us, email us. It would be awesome. You guys have anything you want to say about Bowie from earlier, then hit us up. We'll talk about it again. Like, we're not kidding. We love some David Bowie. So hit us up about that. If you have any holiday stories, or what are you playing on PS4? Love to hear about that. So,
because we're gonna buy some new games.
We do. We can buy some new games, and we so excited for that Uncharted 4. Ooh, April can't come soon enough. So, and tell us if you think Leo's going to win that Oscar this year. Maybe not. Probably not. Anyways, hit your boy up. Love you guys. Quick 6 are out. Bow. Bow.